It's 8:30. Good morning, I'm Ian Crouch with Hunter News. Police say they're yet to formally identify a pilot whose plane crashed and burst into flames near Cessnock. Witnesses say the single-engine plane was performing aerobatics before it spiralled out of control and crashed into dense bushland at Sawyers Gully late yesterday. Sonia Roberts from Police Headquarters says the plane was still on fire when emergency services reached the scene.
Police from Central Hunter Local Area Command responded, finding the plane to be well alight. The fire was extinguished before the body of the pilot was found inside. He's yet to be formally identified. No one else was injured, and a report is being prepared for the coroner.
A convicted criminal who served time for murdering a man at Rathmines 15 years ago is on the run after breaching his parole conditions. Central Hunter Police have issued a warrant for the arrest of 56-year-old Stephen Sari. They want anyone who sees him or knows where he is to call 000 immediately. Sari is described as being of Caucasian appearance, about 172 centimetres tall with a medium build, brown hair and green hazel eyes. Uncertainty over the future of funding for financial counselling services across the state could have a big impact on some of the most vulnerable, including those here in the Hunter. The Financial Counselling Hunter Valley project currently provides free advice for 500 people and risks leaving them with nowhere to go if the Department of Finance cuts funding. Manager Maria Hatch says it's not just the clients who'll suffer.
People who've been trained as financial counsellors will get other jobs, I'm sure, but it won't be in the area that their passion is about.
There's renewed hope for train manufacturing jobs in the Hunter, with two companies being shortlisted for a major government contract. Transport Minister Andrew Constance is expected to announce today Downer EDI and UGL services have been shortlisted, along with two other consortia, to supply the $2.8 billion intercity train fleet. However, it's unlikely the 520 new carriages will be entirely built locally, with both Hunter companies partnering with Chinese firms to pitch for the project. Overseas expansion could soon be on the cards for the Hunter's own private health insurer, NIB, with the takeover of a travel insurance company, World Nomads Group. The deal will cost NIB $95 million and will give the company 100% control of Australia's third largest travel insurance provider. Managing Director Mark Fitzgibbon says the takeover will open the door to overseas markets.
I think what's really interesting about the business we've purchased is it has a strong growth corridor. It has mainly built its business in Australia, but something like 30% of its business is now sourced overseas, and there are enormous opportunities in overseas markets for travel insurance.
And a cold snap is expected to bring snow to the Barrington Tops this weekend. A cold front is likely to bring low temperatures and showers, which could fall as snow above 1,300 metres on Sunday. The Weather Bureau says the snowfalls could extend into Monday.
Sport, thanks to our sponsor, Warners Bay Sports Club.
Newcastle Knights utility back Dane Gagai is eager to step it up in this weekend's match against the Raiders after scoring a try on debut for the Maroons last night. The 24-year-old soared over the line in the 15th minute of the game, scoring the first try of the match. Meanwhile, Knights enforcer Beau Scott has until midday today to enter a plea over his dangerous throw charge from last night's State of Origin game. Scott will miss one game for the Red and Blue if he takes the early guilty plea. A late wave left Merewether surfer Jackson Baker disappointed in this week's Osgrom Open final, seeing him knocked from first to second place. The runner-up effort is Baker's best result on the pro junior circuit. And in rugby, the prestigious Hawthorn Cup has been mothballed for the rest of the season due to Hamilton and the Wanderers' dominance in the competition. That's sport. I'm Georgia Moylan.
To RFM News Time 26 to 9.